Good morning, guys. It's October 21st. Still out here in Idaho hunting mule deer with our rifles. With my buddy Ken, if you're just tuning in. We're at that knob. That first light. Saw 10 deer in this draw and a bunch across the way, but no bucks yet. We're gonna head this direction. Just trying to get high. Trying to glass some bucks. There's a lot of people out here. Four-wheelers were literally everywhere. The first trailhead we went to had seven four-wheelers. We decided, let's do something that most people don't do. Hike up these steep faces. Just need a little bit of luck today. Just a little.
Oh, smoking.
Update from the deer hunt. You know what this means, guys. We did not see any shooter bucks today. Pretty mellow. Probably one of the slowest mornings that we had. And I'll tell you what, as soon as that sun comes up, the deer are literally, this reminds me of my elk hunt last month. When the sun came up, the elk would literally run to the trees, and it's just kind of like that out here. There's a lot more hunters, so there's a lot more pressure down there. We're finishing this hunt off with a big old breakfast. Ken, had a good time?
Loved it.
Thanks for letting me crash your pad.
Welcome.
We'll have to get back after it later. We'll have to do it again. Like this mountain, like I said, I told you guys that I hunted this mountain last year and absolutely had a blast, but it was on the last 2 days, nobody was up here. So if I can sneak away the last day or two after Kansas, I'm going to come up. It would be a long trip for just a one-day hunt, but I really feel like with all the does in this area, the big bucks got to be showing up soon. It's late October. They got to be feeling frisky. We're going to break down camp, say adios to this place. The four-wheeler's been treating us good. The jumping jack's been a good storage unit. Yeah, thanks again.
Thank you.
Oh, before we leave, I'm going to have Ken tell you about his rifle. I told everyone we're going to tell stories about that thing. The thing is really, really cool. All right, sad but true. We got the jumping jack torn down, loaded up, running out of battery on this dang thing, so I wanted to show you guys Ken's rifle because it's got some cool history, and he's had it in his family for quite a while.
Hey, so this, as far as what I know, it's an M1917. It was my grandpa's gun. He did a lot of work to it as far as modification. This was, from what I read, it's the primary weapon used by Western forces in World War I, and it's a 30-06 Enfield is what it is. Some gun nuts might rip me up. I don't know a whole lot about it other than it's a cool rifle that's been modified. I use it all the time. I believe the stock used to come up a lot higher, and this was cut off.
Yeah, you can see the different marks, right? Like,
yeah, and I believe this whole part may be from even a different rifle because there's some cuts here. My great uncle did some gunsmithing and kind of modified it for modern day use from World War I.
World War I?
Yeah, so
that's nuts.
It's cool this thing's still on the mountain.
Let's see. So for anybody, if anybody has information on this kind of stuff, it's got some logos on it, so I want to show you just to see if you guys know what this means. So this little mark right here is it's there, and it's on a couple spots on the rifle, isn't it?
Yeah, there's one there.
Yep, another kind of swirly flame circle thing.
And there's a triangle up here.
Anybody knows anything about this rifle, let us know. But I always wanted to hunt with my dad's old rifle. Unfortunately, we don't have it in the family, but it was a lever action 30-30. So this is what, a 30-06?
30-06.
Very popular caliber. I'm curious, what rifles do you guys have in your family that are either from your dad or your grandpa, and do any of you guys still use them hunting? Ken has taken all kinds of animals. I know a couple deer.
The last two deer were with this.
With that?
gun, yeah.
That's cool.
Should have been a third.
Hey, it's not over yet.
I do have one more day.
This hunt does go to the end of the month. If Ken has time, he's going to run up here. And if he shoots one, I'll keep you guys updated. I could possibly have one day to come back, and that's a maybe. So we'll see. But Just want to say thanks to Ken for hosting me.
Thank you.
It was nice staying in the old Octane Super Lite, and had a blast. So we'll just have to get after it on another hunt. Hopefully Ken and I can hook up on something else. And wishing Ken the best of luck on his upcoming elk hunt as well.
Thank you.
And that's it for me, guys. I'm headed home. A long drive. For now, I'm just gonna bail out with the old jumping jack and Chevy.
Good morning. How are we? It is October 21st, I believe. Man, it is really tough to remember dates. The 21st. We made a promise to make sure we introduced our part of the video every day and said the date. Make it easier to organize, but also let you guys know every day. This is every day, as you know already. So, no footage of me hunting last night or this morning, and that is because I decided to charge the batteries, take a little break, hung out with the family, slept in, and yeah, not getting frustrated by any means. Just I would use the word a little burnt out of hiking and waking up early, and I don't know, not finding big mature bucks. We're having a good time. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this. I don't remember a hunt that I've put this much time into. This is day number 10 that I will be out in the woods, and I don't think I could ask for anything better. I've got to explore so much new country with my brother Logan and Brian and my dad and my son. So it's been everything I wanted. When I drew this tag, I wanted to hunt and see a lot, and that's what we have done so far. But I just showed up to the spot that I had picked out on my Onyx maps, and there was a group of mountain bikers just headed up the trail, and they were very courteous, and they're like, hey, if you're going deer hunting up here, we will go and find another place to ride. I said, no, you guys beat me to the spot. This is yours. Have fun. Let me know if you see any big bucks up there. So I didn't catch your guys' names, but hope you guys enjoy yourself tonight. And one kid actually told me he just shot a deer the other day, so congratulated him. And I'm gonna go find a new spot. It's a little late. I was gonna hike up this trail. It's exactly 2 miles to the glassing point, so I would have been there just in time for the right light, but I think I have another spot in mind I'm gonna go try for the evening. And if not successful tonight, we have tomorrow morning we're gonna hunt, and then I've got to leave my house by 4 o'clock to get down to Utah. We're gonna go shoot the bows at Wild Arrow, do some last minute fine tuning on them on the RX1, and be ready for Kansas, and then we will leave Tuesday morning to head to Kansas. I'm excited about that. Sitting in a tree stand doing some legitimate whitetail hunting sounds like a real good time to me. Anyway, come with me. We're gonna go find a spot together, guys, okay? Well, made it to the spot. About an hour light left, so I'm just gonna cruise up onto this knob, glass into the first canyon, go about, just glass into about 3 different canyons, just keep moving, see if I can find something. Pretty lame evening of deer hunting, but I'll take what I can get. So this is what I get tonight, and you guys get to enjoy it with me. So I gotta get up on this knob and we'll start glassing. That guy just scared the crap out of me. Oh, by the way, it's a really good spot. No one hunts up here. There's a gun range right there. I was sitting down and that thing just came charging at me, hissing. I was grabbing my spotting scope to look at these deer I just spotted. They came roaring like 2 feet away, hissing at me. I've seen a lot of guys on Instagram, brush wolf hunter, catch them. I'm definitely not manly enough to try to catch a badger. Let's try to see what these deer are. Got a few up and comers. Like, they could be real big deer in about 5-6 years. Lots of does, young bucks. I saw a couple 4 points in here earlier this year, but I haven't seen them step out. They could have very easily got killed. This spot is at gun range over here, and then it sounded like a World War II over there, and those were hunters, I believe. Shot probably 15 times. I have a rule, like after number 8, I just quit shooting. Unless you have something hit, then you want to kill it fast. But I'm just going to keep glassing until it's dark, and deer are just starting to stand up now, so see what we can see. Well, that is how October 21st is going to end for me here in Idaho. Another Big reason I think we're having a hard time turning something big and mature up. That guy, right there. He's not helping things. Really noticed tonight these deer are standing up right about the last 10 minutes of shooting light. So that makes it hard. You just got to be out there, and they're laying down super early in the morning because when they have a full moon they can feed all night. And so it's another thing working against us, but it's alright, we can overcome that. You just have to be at the spots. First light, last light. You have to know exactly where you think a big buck would be and be glassing that canyon, in the morning and then right before the sun goes down, because that's when they stand up. But guys, we got one more hunt before we go to Kansas. I appreciate if you guys come back and join us tomorrow, and hopefully we can break that cycle of the Groundhog's Day and we can have some fun, learn some stuff. That's the greatest thing about this hunt so far. Is typically the last few years I've only been able to rifle deer hunt one time a year, one hunt a year, and it's usually Colorado. And it's been years since I've actually hunted Idaho, taken my son and my dad out, but learned a lot. I've been refreshed a lot. My memory bank has been refreshed of southeastern Idaho mule deer. Anyways, guys, as always, we appreciate you guys following along, and subscribe if you haven't. And hopefully you guys have been watching the whole series. I feel like it's been a good one so far, and it's just going to get that much better. So stick with us, and see you guys tomorrow, okay? Okay.